Hey, I wanted to share a few things with you. There is our Optavia convention that will be opening up soon. And I just want to personally invite each and every one of my clients or friends, or like you don't even have to be a client or anything like that to come. Um, it's going to be incredible. I know it's going to be like one that they haven't ever done before. They don't do it online, it's an in person event only. So I just wanted to invite you because you getting out of your own personal experience allows you to actually have life-changing opportunities. And what they teach at convention isn't about the products ever. That's not what our company's about. So it's about personal development, more self-awareness, more learning about how we can really um, create our life around what matters most to us. So I went last week. I wanted to, okay, I'm going to shift. So you're invited to Optavia convention. Not sure when it opens up. I already got my rooms. I'll be getting and give you the information as soon as it comes out, but let me know if you're open to that and I'll be reaching out. And then I also wanted to share with you, I just got back from Texas, and in the life book, which is incredible, right? Have you learned yet about where Dr. A talks about above and below the line, the drama triangle, and a lot of other pieces that Dr. A has incorporated into the life book to help give us leverage in understanding and having that self-awareness. And where he is getting that information from is Jim Dethmer and the Conscious Leadership Group. And so this weekend, I just got back yesterday, and we learned with Jim, which is a huge deal. He doesn't even do it for people anymore. Somehow Dr. A is his friend and they ended up doing that. So we went to this, and I wanted to share a couple of the takeaways. But it's just like, it's pretty heavy and deep. And the thing is I've been studying this for about 9 years, like almost all of my coaching. And it's stemmed off the book, which I don't have right here, but the 15 Commitments of Conscious Leadership. I've probably listened to it more than 10, 15 times on audio. And then I also have the book, and it's like a different experience as you do those things. But it's incredible. I guess what I was really taking away this time was how little I know. So I've been studying it for so long. I would think I would know some of these things because whenever we do retreats or events, we're a lot of times incorporating a lot of these things, but it's like so surface level, like it's like looking at the sky and seeing a couple stars, but how much bigger the entire universe is. So I wanted to share a couple things. He talks like in more depth of the victim role, and he talks about the villain and the hero. So that's stuff we know, but stuff we don't know from the life book, as to say, is this right here. And the 15 commitments, you can just Google Conscious Leadership Group and or .is, like is or something, Jim Dethmer. Google it. And there are so many free resources. In fact, I'll try to give you guys a link in the comments of this video. But these commitments are incredible. I commit myself to taking full responsibility, which is radical responsibility, for the circumstances of my life, physical and emotional and mental, spiritual well-being. I commit to support to others and taking full responsibility for their lives. That means that you don't people please people, and that you're really working on things together. So I commit to this would be the opposite. I commit to blaming others and myself for what is wrong in the world. I commit to being a victim, a villain, or a hero and taking more or less than 100%. So it's just interesting. I'm just going to go over the first two. I commit to growing in self-awareness, and I commit to regarding every interaction as an opportunity to learn. I commit to curiosity as a path to rapid learning. The opposite of that would be I commit to being right and seeing the situation as something that is happening to me. I commit to being defensive, especially when I'm certain that I am right. And so this would be the 15 commitments. These are the willingness questions in regards to those first two. Are you willing to stop blaming and criticizing others and yourself? Like, have you guys ever noticed, like when we have things out of our control, we really do go into that drama triangle of blaming others, which is a villain, right? And criticizing others or yourself. And man, it's not like the realization of how often we do that. I think we're all unaware of how much we do. Are you willing to let go of being right? Are you willing to get more interested in learning than defending your ego? So much powerful information there. There's a drama course. I posted about this if you want to check it out. But how to how to sleep late, like how to go to bed too late, hence not having enough time in the morning to do personal development. So there's just so many good things. I'm almost done. I was going to share with you, these are interesting. These are the drift. These are ways we buffer. When you guys are feeling an emotion and you don't want to feel it, these are a bunch of ways that we end up doing that as humans. It's really kind of crazy. Like you wouldn't think, some of these are like neutral, but we're finding a way to exercising, making lists. We're finding a way to avoid the emotions that we're feeling. So this is where Jim is like, I've given this to all of you guys, and this is the key, and I've told you that over the time. And what he would do is he would coach people on stage, which was incredible to watch. And how do we do this? We start with ourselves and just really understanding. And like this book right here, Atlas of the Heart, that's by Brené Brown, can teach you about each of the emotions and how to really learn more about them is a powerful way as well. So these are the different ranges of those emotions. So much good stuff. It talked about truth a lot. I mean, it just hit me a little bit. I feel like I'm a very honest person, and I think I found that through this, but just even I can be even more with like I find myself going to the hero mode of not saying certain things to protect somebody's feelings when I'm not being honest and asking permission if I can share and really doing, what I need to there. So this was really cool. The clearing model is a way that you can have those hard conversations with people. So saying is, you can't get all this from me. You have to study it on your own or come to an event with me. And that's kind of like convention. Like I can share these takeaways with you, but it's not going to mean the same thing to you. But I'll tell you this, like there are like a lot of times in the last few years that I've really struggled on my own with certain things, right? We all have adversity. I really don't know who I would be or what I would be doing without doing this type of work. I'd be a different person. So, although it can be uncomfortable and although it's not very fun to do the work, it's really, really meaningful and fulfilling to do it because being the best person that we can be, not perfection, that has nothing to do with it, not doing things right or wrong, not having failures, like you're going to do all that. That's part of this ball game. But just really doing what you know is going to expand you. Or what is the question? So I wrote down a bunch of my goals. So I redid my 90-day goals here. This is my healthy mind. And you guys, this is pretty intense. There was one question. How do I stay small? I just think that's such a good question. So I'm going to journal all this and do this a lot. These are my body goals. I'm just giving you guys accountability because I am no better than any of you guys. So we're buddies. And these are my accountability goals. And these are my financial goals. So many goals. And this is my feelings wheel. Pretty cool. So I know this is long. I know this is intense. But I just want you to know that I really care about you guys. And I hope that I can hear from you soon. And come with me to convention. You're going to learn some of this stuff if you do. And what is your win for the week? What are your goals for this week? Where are you keeping yourself stuck? What would you say if you were coaching yourself? And where are you in the life book? See you guys.